Well, so today, people, I'm going to tell you about the answers I've found. Oh my God. So, I know a lot of people that are really smart and they love researching and they love problem solving and they love finding answers and they love knowing stuff and they love telling you what they know. I mean, I love telling you what I know. But it's this life thing has become a real exercise in understanding how powerful my intellect can be. Because when I let my intellect run the show, it really thinks it's the Almighty. But then also letting you know that I understand that that thing in my head is just not as powerful as it can be if I don't have some sort of emotional development, emotional intelligence, or some perspective of understanding that the more that I know, the more I don't know. And so, the almighty conscious creation, law of attraction, whatever you want to call it, brings people into my life all the time that know a lot. And even people who don't know a lot or aren't that educated, i.e., haven't absorbed as much of this, worldly knowledge, if you will, love finding answers and like suggesting things to people and giving people unsolicited advice and doing all manner of consoling, counseling, comforting, that comes from what they think they know. That is like, let me, really in effect, what they're saying by what they're doing is let me control or fix or manage this person because more often than not, if you ask me, they're not comfortable within themselves to be able to pull back and really sit with something that another person is going through. And I'll tell you what, that's probably the most difficult thing that I do in this lifetime. And I have to do it a lot. And I consider myself to be whatever you want to call it, like fortunate, blessed, privileged, lucky, whatever, to have people who come to me to seek my presence and, possibly seek my experience. I don't look at it as seeking my counsel because it's not about telling them what to do, except in specific and very minor instances. The rest of the time, I'm listening, I'm absorbing, I'm consulting my own inner conscience to be like, all right, what do I need to say or not say in this instance to really be present to who somebody is? And it's such a humbling place. It's so fundamentally disruptive for somebody like me who's like, but I know all this stuff, to sit back and actually even pull back and be like, I don't need to let them know what I know, and I don't need to give them answers. In fact, what I've come to realize is the more I give you answers, the less I'm serving you. Because I'm disabling you from finding your own answers, because it's just, I'm giving you the easy way out. I'm like, oh, Nicole's got an answer, so let me take her answer and apply it to me, and then I'm good and I don't have to think for myself. No! Think for yourself. Go within. Ask yourself, contemplate, what is the answer to this dilemma, this problem for me? And then I'm happy to like engage in some type of communication, consultation, coaching, where I'm able to help you dig into some of what you think is the answer and ask you questions and probe that so that you can find a place of peace. But what's so interesting for me at the age that I'm at, and been at this business of whatever you want to call it, personal development, self-development, spiritual development for, over 30 years, and I'm 54 years old, is like, it almost makes me want to cry. It's like, the more I know, I just don't have any answers. I just don't have any. And I feel so much more successful than ever. I feel so good. I feel so at peace. I feel so content. I feel so loved and being in love and loving myself because I can just accept that it's like, oh my God, I'm so fallible despite all the stuff I've done to find the answers, to be self-actualized, to develop, to grow, to become. It's like, you know what I'm becoming? Just more of me. And when I become more of me and I'm actually at peace with that, I can sit with it, and it's powerfully powerful. It's like powerful contentment. And for me, that's like the ultimate success. It's like that I can be content like this, whether I have a man or don't have a man. I can be content like this, whether I have money or I don't have money. I can just be content because I realize like everything's working itself out. Like even if I don't have answers today, I might have them tomorrow. It might not be for a year from now, but the answers I need to be the person I need to be next, now, later, more of, will come. They're already coming. I've already set them in motion because I believe, I have vision, and I'm doing the next right thing. I'm just sitting, and sometimes I'm doing the next wrong thing. Because when you don't have answers, that's the deal. You got to do the wrong thing and make mistakes to come to understand what the answers are, right? So on finding answers means that you don't have any answers. And it's going to be okay because you don't really have to find anything other than yourself. Yeah. That's the best thing I have for today to say. Thanks for spending time with me, and I hope you all have a good day.